Okay, this is how I mark out my sphere for turning. What I've done is I've turned a spindle roughly square. It's a little bit off, and then I've set a pair of verniers so that it just brushes the same sort of feel. I go by feel with the verniers everywhere, so it's the same diameter. And then I've used my indexing to divide. I've put 4 lines 90 degrees apart, and that's how I set that. Now the next thing to do is get this exactly so that the width, you know, the length of it is the same as the diameter. It's not far off. And something I'm doing there is concentrating on keeping this side square and straight, so that, you know, so a little bit more. I'll take a bit off the other side. Oops, dropped my Japanese sort. There we go. So that now is the same diameter as the length. Next thing I do is get a pair of dividers, and I set them to the distance between two of the 90 degrees on the edge, so that you can make sure that you're not going on a kind of diagonal. There we go. Get a pencil. Let's just get one. And measure in from the edge to your compass point, and from the other edge to your compass point. And those are your octagon marks. I didn't like having to remember a number or a formula or anything for this, and I did a bit of geometry and thought that's a better way of doing it. Easy to remember, easy to do, and guaranteed accurate. The other thing you've got to do is find the centre, so I'm going to pick one of my lines, get as close to the edge as I can, and I'm going to mark arcs either side. Same on the other side of the line. I want to mark and find the crossing points, and those crossing points are on the centre. That is going to be my equator. As you can see, it goes through both marks. That's the exact centre, and those are the octagon. Right, now you also need to set your dividers to your octagon marks. Oh, come on, dividers. Don't like these non-quick set dividers, but still, it's what I picked up. There we go. And mark your downward octagon marks. There, and there. Okay, and mark those round. Just going to check that. A little bit over. Go a little bit in. Put a heavier line. There we go. And this one. Okay, just check that. And I find those. I'm a little bit too far in that time, so go a little bit out. Oops, pencil too sharp. Just snap the tip off the lead, but that's okay. There we go. So that's an accurate, very accurate and simple way, I think, of marking that out. And next thing to do, obviously, I'll do it off camera, is turn the 45-degree angles, turn these octagon parts out at 45 degrees that way, 45 degrees that way, till we've got our octagon section. Thanks.